Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sparking Chaos, a journey of thought with Kyle and Leah. My name is Kyle Phillips, and with me, as always, is
Leah Clark. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to episode 72. We're going to be covering My Hero, season 4, episode 4, Fighting Fate.
Holler.
This was a good episode. A lot of lore, not a lot of action, but there was some suspenseful moments.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I felt like there was a lot of action in my brain when I call action. I don't know. I guess storyline.
There's no fighting.
Lore. There's no fighting.
There's no fighting.
Yeah. No. But so that was what was great. It's like it was plot that moves stuff forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So while we do the ep, I've got just a little thing because it's today is Hummus Day.
Hummus Day.
International Hummus Day.
That's exciting.
So I brought us some hummus.
Oh, look, you just brought hummus?
Yeah.
You know I'm married to an Egyptian, right? So this is offensive.
Is it?
Oh, I'm just kidding.
This is good. It's good hummus.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind is it?
And then I got goldfish to swim in the hummus.
That's cool. That's so neat. Goldfish in your hummus?
I was in a hurry and I was like, I didn't have any vegetables or like
Oh my
pita bread
god,
or
you're so
something.
cute, but you brought hummus.
So I was like, let's
Well, happy hummus day.
happy hummus day.
Aw. And it's a Wednesday, so it's like a hump day.
Humpus day.
Hummus day. Humpus day.
It works.
All right, hummus and
You know, a little
goldfish.
cheese.
Yeah, cheese and hummus for you. It's good.
My kids love this hummus.
No, it is actually really good. What kind is it?
I don't remember. But obviously it's just plain hummus.
No, it's good.
It's one of my favorite things to make at home is hummus from scratch.
You make it?
It's really easy. It's just chickpeas, olive oil, something else I'm forgetting, and then garlic. Because I love roasting garlic. It makes the whole house smell like garlic.
Some people would say that smells like a nursing home.
Really? Garlic?
Yes. Is it garlic? Or, no, it's onions. Never mind.
Onions?
Yeah, because onions smell like soup.
Oh. No, yeah. No, I put, like, we both love mustard. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about garlic?
Oh, I like garlic. I don't see... Now I like mustard more.
Oh, okay.
But I do like garlic.
I think I might like garlic more than mustard.
Really?
Uh-huh. On every, like, the most frequently used seasoning in my house that I use is powdered garlic.
Really?
I put it on everything. Pizza, sandwiches.
Really?
Yes, everything.
Pizza.
Yeah.
Because pizza's already salty.
What's that to do with garlic?
Garlic is salty. So you're just like adding more.
Yeah, it's not salty.
You don't think it's salty?
No.
I guess not if it's roasted. You know what's really good in is crawfish. Like crawfish boils.
I'm allergic to shellfish.
God damn it. Never mind. Okay.
I told you that story, right, of me and Brittany and Jason Douglas in Louisiana?
No.
So...
But God, that sounds horrible if you're allergic to shellfish.
So, I've been allergic to shellfish like my whole life, but I learned somewhat recently, past handful of years or so, I'm actually specifically only allergic to crustaceans. So I can have oysters, clams, mussels, can't have lobster, shrimp, crab, or crawfish. So, but it had been a while. And so we're in Louisiana having dinner, and the guy comes over and is like, all right, our special is the crawfish. It's crawfish season. It's like 2 pounds of crawfish or something. And I was like, no, I shouldn't. And so, but Jason and Brittany were like, yeah, we'll take that. It smelled so good.
Oh, no.
And I was like, you know what? Let me try. I just want one. Okay.
Crawfish, because they're little, so...
Well, these were kind of big.
Oh.
So I do the whole crack and take the head off, suck the brains out.
Oh, God.
I'm like, cool, it was so good, cool. You know, all right,
You
cool.
suck the brains out? You do that?
Yeah, suck it out. And so then after a while, they're like, Kyle, you've been real quiet. And I was like, I'm just like this. I was like, my throat's closing up. I'm just focusing on not dying. And they're like, oh, do you need it? I'm like, no, it's fine. I've always been able to have one. Like one shrimp, one, bite of crab,
Oh, my God.
My throat gets real itchy and starts to close up, but then it goes away. If I were to have two, I'd have to go to
You
the hospital.
combust.
Yeah. So
Holy crap.
It's an allergy, but it's not like a peanut allergy where it's like EpiPen. But I do have Benadryl on me when I travel.
Just in case.
Just in case, because take the Benadryl and it counteracts it if I need to.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, so sadly, I can't have crawfish. Man, it tasted so good.
Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry because like a good crawfish boil, it's freaking good.
Oh, I'll never know.
You'll never know.
But it sucks too because I love sushi. And so it sucks because the nicer the sushi restaurant, the less likely I can eat there. Because like mid-grade and lower sushi places, their crab, it's imitation. It's just fish. So I can have almost anything unless it's like shredded crab on top. But the really nice places, I'm like, is it real crab? And they're like, yes.
Yeah,
like,
of course it is. How dare.
I'll take the Philly roll.
The Philly roll.
Which is just like, what, salmon and cream cheese or something?
Salmon, cream cheese, and I think it's a little jalapeno, isn't it? Or is that something different? No, it is. It's just salmon and cream cheese.
So I typically go for the nigiri or like spicy tuna rolls with the less ingredients, which is, ends up by eating the high quality fish. But yeah. Anyway.
I'm sorry.
Yes, it's Hummus Day, National Hummus Day, maybe International Hummus Day.
Do you put tahina in your... Tahina, whatever y'all call it.
No.
You need to.
If I were to make it spicy, I'd just do
it.
like roasted red pepper or something.
It's not it's a paste. That's what's in here.
You know what? Yes, that was the ingredient I couldn't think of. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good.
I haven't made it in a long time, but yeah.
You know what you would love? Oh my gosh. If you like hummus, you would love, it's just tahina. You get it. I'll have to bring you some, but it's sesame paste. It's what you put in here to make it taste like soup. But you get that, and you put like a little bit of water in it until it like gets kind of loose. You put vinegar in it, and then some coriander, and like there's a few other spices and a little bit of olive oil, and then you just like dip your bread in it. It is so good.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, it's like one of my favorite things ever. And they eat it all the time, like in Egypt, and I'm obsessed with it. It's like my favorite thing in the world.
Nice. Hell yeah.
So I'm going to bring you some.
Hell yeah. All right, in this ep, while on patrol, Mirio and Deku run into Overhaul and his daughter, Eri.
So dark, yo.
But Deku is forced to stand down to not raise suspicion. All Might fills in Deku on his history with Night Eye. Today we have the usual listener fanfic, What Makes Your Mom a Hero? And special guest Austin Tindle is here to celebrate Nato Monoma's birthday.
Aww.
Let's start the show. So one of the first things I noticed in the episode is Deku calls Night Eye. He doesn't call him Sir.
Well, he shouldn't.
Which is great.
Yeah.
Because Sir sounds
Because that's
stupid.
weird.
Yeah. We well established that in the last episode. But now it stands out like a sore thumb whenever Mirio's like, I gotta go talk to Sir. I'm like,
It's like, stop. Is he...
hurts my ears.
Tying you up and tickling you too?
And then so it's Deku and Mirio walking down the street doing some patrolling. Because remember, the last episode, Night Eye and Night Eye, for some dumbass reason, was like, okay, we need to split up and explore. The two seasoned vets are going to go off on our own. You two students. It's like, why wouldn't it have been Night Eye and Mirio and Bubble Girl and Deku or some kind of mixing? This was so dumb. Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, Brandon. I love you, Brandon. I'm not liking Night Eye.
Dude, I was thinking the same thing. Like, I feel like we should just take a tally. Like, anytime Night Eye does something lame in Bakugo, like, how do we get there? Like, who's got more demerits? So far, Night Eye is knocking it out.
Well, so yeah, so like, you know, yeah, you guys are very well aware of our opinions on Bakugo, but at the end of the day, Bakugo's a kid, so it's like, yeah, he's doing some dumbass stuff, but he's growing.
He's
like,
growing.
We get that. We don't like him as a character right now, but we get it. Night Eye is a grown-ass adult and doing some dumbass stuff and creepy-ass stuff.
Really creepy and, like, toxic.
So,
like, super toxic.
Anyway.
Yeah.
But interesting dub moment. So they're walking along and Mirio's like, hey, we should know each other's hero names. So Deku says, I'm Deku. And Mirio in the anime dub says, Deku like deck? That's weird. And this Japanese kanji pops up on screen. So I was like, I wonder what the original joke was. So on screen, it says Deku and then wooden figurines.
Wooden figurine.
Yeah, so this is what I like on panels. I'm sure you do the same thing where people will ask about like writing around or adapting around, Japanese jokes. And it's like, that's the joke in almost every episode of every anime. There's something where it's like, just like this, where it's like, oh, you want to go eat a chair? It's because the joke is that the kanji for chairs looks very similar to the kanji of fish.
Right.
Just as a random example. But that's a lot of their humor. And so obviously that makes no sense to us.
Right.
So it was interesting here. So I guess the kanji for Deku looks very similar to the kanji for wooden figurines. So that's a hilarious joke in Japanese. And so I wish they would have just kept it like that. So it'd just be like, what?
Like, yeah. I would have done Deku, like deck you.
I like that.
See?
And I looked it up in the manga, and I think the manga hit it right. So yeah, Deku like deck.
Stupid. But it works for Mirio, I guess.
In the manga, he says Deku as in good for nothing, which is what Deku means, defenseless Izuku.
Right.
So you could argue it's like, how would Mirio have made that jump? But yeah, I was like, oh, that's the whole point in the manga, or the whole point of his name is he's like reclaiming the name Deku, which is an insult. So Mirio, I guess, in the manga picks up on it. It just is like, oh, your hero name is an insult? So that was kind of interesting. So I feel like none of them really was like spot on, but
it's a good, I mean, that was a good way to do it, especially because it's wood and deck. Like, oh yeah, but I still think deck you would be funnier.
I like deck you, yeah.
You know, because then it's like he's claiming it back. Like, oh yeah, deck you.
Yeah. That would have been good. I like that. That's almost like you're a writer. And then Mirio is like, oh, my name is Lemillion, because I can't save everyone, but I can try and save a million.
And that feels very discriminatory to me, because what happens, there's a big world out there, and when you think about it, a million is not a big number. Yeah. You know?
Well, in Japan.
Still, like, there's got to be, like, how many people are in Japan?
Well, I get what you're saying, but I guess the point is, like, the 80% who have quirks probably don't need saving too often. So Japan is what?
True.
Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. What is the population of Japan?
In 2020,
120 million. So what's 20% of that? 24 million.
That's So
he's like, I'm gonna save of the 20% who don't have quirks. I'm gonna save. What is that? So 6% of them.
Like a percentage.
A percentage of a percentage.
Yeah, like the 2%, like the 2% on the back end. I'm gonna save them.
But
like the square tax fees.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
So it's like, what happens when he hits 1 million? Does he stop?
He stops.
That would suck.
This made me think though, like we looked up, like Mirio looks different from everyone else, right? Mm-hmm. And it was like, oh, is he like a different ethnicity or something? I wonder if he's supposed to be French. Lemillion? Like, that's so random. Why come L-E?
Yeah, like, where's the le from?
Yeah, Lemillion.
Lemillion.
I wish it would have been like, oh, my hero name is Lemillion.
Lemillion. Well, that would also make sense why, he's only saving 1 million. Yeah.
Once I get to 1 million, I'm done.
I'm done. And they have to be my people. Not the rest of you.
Yeah, I only say French people. Maybe there's 1 million French people in Japan.
That's it. He's going to save the million French people. La million.
I hope that is what that is.
That would be really funny.
That would be. At the end of season 3, Overhaul, it's like, everyone knows who Overhaul is. So excited for season 4. Overhaul's the big villain. In my head, it's like, he's introduced and he's in the shadows doing criminal stuff. Build, and then the big clash, right? Well, in the show, I do appreciate it because it is different. All of a sudden, right at the beginning of the season, there's Overhaul.
Like, hey.
And Deku's just like, there he is.
How'd that happen?
So I was like, are they going to fight, like, right now? Like, that's kind of crazy. Like, that would have been fun. But what we get is this big standoff between, or it's like they know who he is, and I feel like he knows their heroes, obviously, and he doesn't want them to know what he's doing. They know what he's doing, kind of. And so it's this weird standoff where they don't want to make a move because they don't know enough about him, which I get. Mm-hmm. But then my big issue, and another point in the Night Eye sucks category, is Deku very much has a real reaction here where he's like, oh my god, this little girl, Eri, runs into him, and he's like, oh my god, are you okay? And she's roll like a little scared deer, and trembling, bandages all over her. Overhaul shows up, is like, oh, my daughter, sorry. And she's like, ugh. Every time he talks, she flinches. Deku immediately clocks it and is like, we need to save this girl.
That's the thing.
We know he's a villain. This is his daughter, I guess. We need to rescue her. And Deku's like, I'm a hero. Let's go. But Mirio's like, yeah, sorry about that. As you were. All for the sake of Night Eye's investigation.
Up. Yeah. Which is bullshit.
Yeah.
But that's also, like, when I decided, like, I don't know, Deku, for the last few episodes, I would say, like, he's got, the arc happening. Like, he grew.
Yeah.
And, like, he's more relatable, I think, than he used to be. And, yeah, I think that's why I like him, because that's a real reaction.
It is. And to your point, like, remember, I remember in the first, like, few eps, you were like, I want to see why Toga likes Deku, and you were like, and just like, he's just a wiener,
he was a wiener.
He's a badass now.
He is, and he has impulse issues, which is fine. But he acts on them, and it's relatable, and it's like bold, and like I get it. Some might say that's like a ADHD trait where you have no impulse control. You just like do it because you're like triggered. Mm-hmm. And maybe Mario, I don't know, maybe Mario's like supposed to be like the other side where you're patient and you strategize.
Remember Rico said Mirio is depression.
Yeah. And I was thinking about that too. Like maybe that's a thing.
So is that a trait of depression, is like you don't want to rock the boat, or you don't want to you want to maintain the status quo at all costs? Is that a depression thing?
It could be. I don't know. But I've never heard of that. But if he's like all about Night Eye and like this strategy, I don't know, he could be showing like the importance of patience and impulse control in a way, sort of like you don't want to like reach out and save the cat who's like on the limb because he might freak out and then break the limb and then you'll end up hurting the cat. Not that that would ever happen to a cat, but like, you know what I mean?
Okay, no, that's a good analogy. So Deku's like, we need to save the cat at all costs.
Yeah, just like, beep, oh, I'm just going to run and get it no matter what. My husband does stuff like this. It drives me insane. Oh my gosh, that's it. Like, he has like zero chill when it comes to like saving people or like helping to the point of making it worse. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, like when Mowgli hurt his leg, he like freaked out and was like, oh my gosh, Mowgli. And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
You need to leave the room.
Yeah.
Because you're going to frighten this puppy who's already freaking frightened.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if like that's, you know.
So do you think it was the right move to abandon Eri?
No.
No.
Absolutely not. I mean, like, for their purposes, sure, because it sounds like if Mirio's a little bit more experienced and worked with Night Eye, like maybe he knows this world a little better. I don't know. I mean, he was like the first choice, right? So he does have some kind of, you know, seniority, I guess, from Deku. So maybe he was just like, hey, let's not make it crazy because we don't want this dude to know that we're onto him. So if you go out there like guns a-blazing, he's going to know that you're like the enemy and that you're wise to everything. And maybe you'll just come after us faster.
Yeah.
But if we chill and let, you know, Overhaul feel like we don't know what's going on, then it's easier to kind of be next to him. I mean, it sucks because there's a kid involved. Which another thing was weird. I looked this up because I thought it freaked me out that like Eri, the child, like runs to stranger and is like, let me, you know.
Yeah.
I thought that was bizarre, but it's not. Apparently, that's a thing with children that are being abused somewhere. Like they will look for immediate safe adults.
Oh, even if they don't know them.
Even if they don't know them.
Well, how do they know that they're safe? Because it's just not their abuser?
Right. And there's something about, I guess, Deku when he was like, oh my gosh, like she just like clicked, this guy is safe. But children often will like gravitate towards like a safe adult and just instinctively. But I mean, and usually it means like things are pretty bad if they're like in survival mode and like their instincts have taken over.
It makes me wonder too, like in this hero world, like so they kind of, I guess, mentally have a conversation or they're feeling each other's vibes, but Mirio is like, hey, she's in trouble, I get it, but like the taking him down in like a professional legal way is more important. So like, yeah, we have to abandon her now for the greater good, where Deku's like, we need to save this girl right now. And it makes me wonder, like, so Deku, he does a good job of like, oh crap, I can't let him know that I know who he is. But then he's like, but what hero would just be like, okay, bye.
Exactly.
So he's like, hey, she's got a lot of bandages on. Oh, she's clumsy. She's trembling. Oh, she doesn't want to get in trouble again.
Oh my gosh.
But I feel like Deku could have been, like, I feel like if I was this hero in this situation, aware of this, like, hey, I know for the greater good, whatever, I would have been like, I don't like what's going on. I'm a hero. She's trembling and scared. Let's go to the police station. Let's go to CPS. Yeah. I'm not going to let you... Hey, your name's Eri. Are you okay with coming with me to CPS real quick? Yeah. Okay. You can come too as the dad and explain yourself, but like, I'm not just going to let her go back with you.
Fun fact though, CPS would.
What?
Oh yeah.
Why?
That line that, I don't remember if it was Night Eye or Mirio or somebody said it, was like, you can't decide what's safe for other people, or like, the social workers told me that because I ended up calling CPS for this girl.
Okay.
Yeah, and the CPS worker went into the school, interviewed her brother, and then came back to me and said, there's really nothing we can do because to them it's normal. And they even told me, to you, to me, to anyone else, like, yes, that looks like an abusive situation, but if it's normal for the kids and that's their safety, it's worse for us to take them out of that. Anyway, all that is to say, I felt like this whole section was like eerily, I don't know if they intended it, but it was like really on point to like what actually would happen in like a child abuse situation, that when someone's like searching for the help.
Man.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah. Good times.
And so, yeah, basically the scene ends with, Deku is like, all right, fine, for the greater good, I'll let this girl go. Oh, yeah. So so they know who he is. And he's like, let's talk about this in this dark alley. And they're like, okay. I was like, well, that's weird. And so essentially what happens is he's like, Overhaul, all he has to do is pull his glove down a little bit. And he says to Eri, if you don't come with me right now, I'm going to kill these two guys. And so she's like, okay, and runs off to him. And so they're just like, and Deku is like, Eri, are you okay? And she's like,
and thus her people-pleasing life journey begins.
But man, it's...
For Eri!
And then Leah, well, I guess we'll get to that in a second. But yeah, it's for, Night Eye's investigation. Like, I really wish Deku would have been like... It's so
stupid.
The only thing that would have held back is obviously Deku, he knows he's a big bad. They know he has a quirk. they're not sure what it is. So Deku, the strategist, I think what maybe helped or in that moment pushed him over the edge to be like, okay, fine, was like, I don't know what this guy's quirk is. You know, if he was just a Yakuza guy, beating this. Oh, Night Eye's all mad. You ruined my investigation. I don't give a shit. I saved this girl.
Seriously.
Right? Go find another tax evasion law to get this dude on. But like, she obviously needed to be out of that situation. But so it's like, well, what if he has some super crazy quirk and could have easily bested Deku? So it's like, all right. So I don't like it. I get it to a point. Mm-hmm. I feel like Mirio and Deku could have teamed up on this dude and beat the out of him.
They could have done something. Like, I feel like getting Eri out of that situation when she was clearly running away.
Yeah.
Was something they could have also done. Like, let's continue our little investigation, but like also, I don't know.
All right, before we get back to Night Eye and Bubble Girl's half of this investigation.
Bubble Girl.
Bubble Girl. Let's do a little segment. It is his birthday today as of the publication of this episode. So we're going to take a break from talking about this ep to talk to the one, the only, Austin Tindle.
There she is.
Austin.
Wow, look at our outfits. This is so cool.
This is the magic of Austin.
You guys look really good. Thanks for changing for me.
I love your, we want to make sure we didn't step up to you. Like, this is incredible.
Isn't this, I wear this shirt all the time now.
Do you?
It's a good shirt.
I wear it way too often.
It's lemons and grapefruit and cherries. Oh my.
I took it to Hawaii last week.
Oh wow.
I was at Kauai Con.
How was that?
It was lovely. It was very lovely.
A lot of Monoma love there in the Kauai.
There was some Monoma love, yeah.
Would you say Monoma's like your top boy?
No way.
Top 5.
Top 5? Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
Wait, is it Tokyo Ghoul?
Tokyo Ghoul is probably still the biggest, yeah.
Who do you play in Tokyo Ghoul?
I play Ken Kaneki.
No, you don't. I play Ken Kaneki.
Shut up.
Yeah.
You're the young one?
I'm the little baby.
We've talked about this.
I know. I'm just doing a bit.
Do you really voice young Ken Kaneki?
Yeah, I do.
I keep forgetting that. That's really cool.
I always forget it too until somebody brings me your pop and I'm like, oh, that's not mine. It's like, yeah, you're that one. I was like,
That's nice.
is that the beep? Oh yeah, okay, cool.
I want to play the child version of you.
You should.
I could do it.
I bet you could.
A young Kobayashi in the next season of my Miss Kobayashi
I could
Dragon
see
Maid.
that. Young Kobayashi. You'd have to be like super. You could be a little bit more peppy. Yeah. You'd be Kobayashi before she got jaded.
Before she got jaded,
Yeah.
that's right.
I almost attempted a falsetto, but I don't think I'm gonna do it.
Well, let's hear it.
I mean, her voice is pretty low, so it's basically my voice.
It's basically my voice.
Exactly. That sounds exactly like Baby Kobayashi.
That's pretty good.
Yay!
Boom.
The pro.
Hire me.
That's why he's a voice actor.
But Austin's here because he is the voice of the one, the only birthday boy, Nato Monoma. Class 1B's goofball?
He's a goofball. He's got a touch of narcissism, but he means well. He's got a good soul.
That would not make him have narcissism, just so we know.
Well, just a couple,
little.
just like 3 out of the 13 DSM-5 listings.
Sprinkle, a little seasoning.
Yeah.
You know, he's young, obviously, but I think there's some immaturity there that does cause him to focus on some jealousy issues that he might have with Class 1A. But it's because he really believes in Class 1B.
That's what I was just going to say, because we compared him to Bakugo when we first met Monoma. I was like, oh, this guy's a jerk. But then after the next few times we see him, it's like, oh, well, it's rooted in his desire for, it's like, hey, yeah, 1A is 1A, but like, we're cool too.
Yeah.
And so there's his jealousy and pettiness is rooted in righteousness.
Right, yes.
Okay, so Monoma's girlfriend comes to you and's like, what do I do? How do you explain that to her? Like, what would you say to somebody who wanted to date Monoma?
And you help her understand.
Yeah, as a friend of Monoma's. Like, you love this dude.
Yeah.
He's your boy.
Listen.
He's your boy.
Yeah.
Like, he is someone who will fight hard for you once he realizes that you appreciate him for who he is and what his potential is. And I think the right woman could soften his heart and make him a wonderful leader and an upright hero with his own story to tell. He gets stuck in his head about being a side character. There's something beautifully meta about it. But when I sign the pops now, I sign be the hero of your own story, because that is kind of
I love
that's
that.
what that is his thing, and it is funny. He's like, obviously he probably didn't get enough attention from his parents. I have a theory that him and Toga are somehow related because they have similar quirks.
Oh, yeah?
Right? Because he can steal powers and she can become people.
Yeah.
And both of them are kind of derivatives of All for One. So it would be funny if they were like distant cousins. And he's
they're both blonde.
Yeah. And they set him up as an antagonist, but he, like for a minute there, people were like, is he going to be the one that betrays? Because he feels villainous at times. But I think you see him fighting for what's right. And then at the very end of the show, he gets his own statue.
Oh, spoiler.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
That's fine.
Well, okay.
We'll forget.
I did see. So you watched that bonus episode that just dropped?
I didn't watch it, but I recorded a scene for the. I didn't. This was at the end of season 8.
Oh, okay. Well, so was he? Oh, I guess he wasn't in the bonus episode.
I don't think so.
Well, so by the way, for the podcast, so we've never seen the show before.
Cool.
So we're going through. This is season 4, episode 4.
Season 7 was really cool.
But so at the end, spoiler alert for you, maybe you. So Monoma ends up being the number 10 hero.
Yeah, I know. He's better than Bakugo.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good job.
What do you think of Bakugo? What's your opinion on Bakugo?
He's a lot of fun. Oh.
No, continue.
No, keep going. We want to learn from you. Why do you like him? Go hard.
I mean,
We had the exact same reaction.
I think all the characters have really interesting psychological profiles that I think I've seen play out in people in real life, and I think a lot of people, we get the opportunities to see the good and the bad. What's
the good in Bakugo?
Yeah.
That he works his hardest. He thrives in competition, and he strives to be the very best.
Okay, these don't sound like good things, but continue.
Well, I've had people close in my life who were very competitive, and that's not someone that I am naturally, but I can see how that brings a benefit. It can bring a benefit to society as a whole in terms of, evolving and progressing as a species. Those are the people that are pushing, and those people with the right support systems can end up, a Bakugo under the right conditions can be a Goku.
And what would be the right conditions for Bakugo?
A healthy relationship with his mother.
Which he does not have.
Right.
How important is a healthy relationship with your mother?
I think it is very important. And also, the world is a village, and, sometimes we find our family. But it's good to have. Moms are real important.
Moms are cool.
Yeah,
that was a great pivot, by the way, because this is the Mother's Day episode.
Look at that.
Nice.
You want to give a shout out to your
to my mama, Debbie Tindle, Tindle and Associates. She's an occupational therapist.
Nice.
She's fixed a lot of people, a lot of some really important people too.
Really?
Yeah. Jerry Jeff Walker. She fixed him a bit.
I don't know who that is.
Mr. Bojangles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dance.
So she's in Austin, Texas. She does magic things with her hands. She's also very scientific. So she spent a lot of years studying what most people will now refer to as the human biofield. And I remember back in the 90s, a lot of people still consider this woo-woo. And there's a lot of different terms for this type of stuff. You might have heard of like Reiki healing, and that has its own, school of thought. But there's a lot of technology right now that's really studying the human body, the human biofield, and how it affects our own health and longevity, and how our own biofields affect each other and are affected by modern technology. And it's
I believe
it's
that.
something. Yeah, it's something that that's talked about in Eastern medicine. And like, you know, people in China have understood this for years. That's the other cool thing about Wing Chun is it falls in line with a lot of, you know, Taoist practices and Qigong practices, opening up your chakras and drawing vital life force energy from the earth. And I'm not saying that people should stop eating food and just, you know, and what do they do? Sun their butthole and focus on breathing, you know, the breath areas. And then there's a word
They
for
sun
you said sun your butthole.
Yeah, you sun your perineum to get energy.
How do they do that?
There's not a lot of science behind butthole sunning, but I will tell you there is a lot of science behind the human biofield.
Wait. So people get just ass up, naked ass, just
And
It's a
where?
thing, yeah. In
Where?
California, a lot of people do it in
In their
California.
backyard?
You've done it. Haven't you? Before. Yes. Hell
Not
yes.
for a long time, but I needed to try it.
Did you
gotta be
notice
careful
the
though.
difference?
No.
Tell everyone about how'd you get cast as Monoma? How'd you get this role?
I auditioned for the three main ones that were. I think most people did this at the time. You would audition for Bakugo and the Deku. Yep. What's his other name? Midoriya, right?
Midoriya, Zuko.
And then the third one
Todoroki.
was Todoroki. Yeah.
I think you would have been a good Todoroki.
That could have been fun. I think it was really well cast. You know, obviously at the time I was like, I want the lead, but I also thought Bakugo was a really cool character. But first of all, I think everyone did a really amazing job in where they were put, and especially where I was at when we were in that show. Like I did have a lot of Monoma energy because I was a very outspoken person that was like defending his own ego in a lot of situations and struggling to know his worth. I was a brat. But
10 years ago.
What do you think has changed from then and now?
You know, getting older, slower, life teaching me lessons. But it was cool if I didn't get to be one of the main characters, to play a character who just constantly criticizes and makes fun of them.
Judgy.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
He's judgy. I noticed that. It's funny though.
He is. He's very judgy. And sometimes I wonder if parts of the characters that I played seep into my subconscious.
How would you judge Monoma if you could?
I think I went through what everyone else went through, which is like, why is this guy so obnoxious? But then you get these little moments where you can't help but feel sympathy for him. And I think the writing is so good because of that. All these characters end up getting humanized in different ways. And then there's so many fans that came to me at first and said like, oh, I hate him. And then towards season 7, now I get a lot of comments that are like, oh, he's my favorite. And so there's something about that, that unabashed desire to stick up for yourself that like we could all use a dash of. So there's something healthy in there.
That's great.
I like it.
And it's his birthday today.
It's his birthday.
It's his birthday. Happy
What a
birthday!
good guy. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday! There's my song.
No, keep going.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Monoma! Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Monoma! That's good.
That's good.
Good job,
What
guys.
would be Monoma's greatest gift to get on his birthday? What would he want? What's at the top of his Amazon wish list?
He would probably want some type of recognition for something. He would want a certificate saying like, "You're a good boy.
Wow.
You did a good job."
What do you want the Nobel Peace Prize?
Sure, he'll take that, I think. He'll take that. He'll take any awards from any major sports events and claim them as his own.
I like that.
Yeah,
Just hoisting
it's a
the
thing.
Stanley Cup. He's like,
It's
mine.
a thing.
I won that.
That's cool.
Or you know, truthfully, I don't know, because he's also, I think he's someone who does have a somewhat righteous sense of justice. Like, there's something truthful about him, I think. I hope. What he would really want is his own spin-off called Class 1B.
That would be great. We talked about doing a villain spin-off, My Villain Academia, because it's always so, and you see this in tons of shows where like I don't know if it was this episode or the one before it, but like Twice drives up with Overhaul. It's like the first time the League of Villains are meeting Overhaul. It's like, well, what were the villains doing? Like, they're just hanging out in this dusty warehouse. It's like,
Yeah.
I want a whole show that's the other side. Like, are they just like playing Monopoly? And
Right.
What
it's
are
like,
they doing?
They get a text like, hey, everyone meet at the dusty warehouse. We got to meet this Overhaul guy. I think it would be cool to see basically the same story, but from 1B's perspective.
Yeah.
Because they're
Yeah, what
kind
are
of
they
going through the
doing?
same
Yeah.
stuff. And like to hear them talk about, did you hear 1A? They fought these villains. You know?
Yes.
And how did
That'd
they
be
get into
cool.
1B? You know?
That is a good. Yeah, and there's something about they're misfits, and they all have really interesting powers that in some way are like intense and overpowered. You know, a lot of people describe Monoma as OP, and his power evolves in these weird ways. And then you got these other characters like the Mushroom Girl. The fact that she can make any type of mushroom appear anywhere.
I've never heard of this
Oh, yeah, I
character.
don't know this character.
Who is
she gets
that?
cosplayed a lot. I don't remember
Mushroom
who
Girl?
plays it, and I don't remember the name. But what a if you think about it, what a devastatingly powerful quirk. Because if she got really good with that, she could enter a room and just manifest mushrooms in everyone's throats and just make them asphyxiate.
Yeah.
She
Oh,
could maybe
gosh.
put like hallucinogenic mushrooms in your stomach and make you lose control of what you're doing. She could
I've never heard
help
of this character.
with like world hunger issues.
Yeah.
By giving everyone a mushroom.
Right, mushroom soup all over the place.
Mushroom soup all over the place.
I think they're also characters that are probably hard to write for, so that's why we don't get to see them very much. Because Monoma, there's so much like game-breaking stuff Monoma could potentially do.
Oh, okay. Before we let you go,
Yeah.
any final thoughts?
You're
on...
firing me?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, you've been recast. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Any final thoughts on Monoma? And My Hero in general just ended. You know, kinda. The main series did anyway.
What's that Rumble game that just came out?
All's Justice.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
He's in that. He doesn't show up in the games very often because that's a hard character to put in a game. But he's in there.
Wait, All's Justice or Ultra Rumble?
Ultra Rumble, that one.
He's not in All's Justice?
I don't know.
That's the one that just came out. Ultra Rumble came out like a year or two ago.
Did it?
Yeah.
I recorded something this year, I want to think.
Then that would be Justice, right?
He might. Well, he's in Rumble too, so maybe he's in two
Oh.
things. Anyway, he's showing up, and that makes me excited.
We got to play some All's Justice on Twitch. We'll stream it.
I'll try. I'm terrible at video games, but I'll do it. I thought about starting a Twitch thing and then just like letting people watch me just fail it.
Oh, they would love to do that.
They-
Comment down below. Do you want to see Austin stream video games?
Just realize every 15 minutes
suck
I'm gonna
at
get
it.
up and go do something and come back.
So you'd be like Snoop
Be on
Dogg. Did you ever
pause.
see Snoop Dogg stream? He once like was in the middle of playing like Madden, and then he just like got up and left, and then just left his stream on, and came back like 30 hours later. And he was like,
gosh.
"Oh, I'm still live." Like,
Yeah,
Damn.
like that.
hell yeah, that'd be great. You should do it.
I might.
I'll help you.
That would be cool.
I tried to help Leah, but she gave
But it
up.
didn't. You didn't help me.
I have a lot
I
of
tried.
taxes to pay, so
You
I
did
could,
try.
I could use some
It's
more income
hard.
streams. Yeah.
Yes.
What do you play?
I play Skyrim sometimes.
That's cool.
Oh, Stardew.
Stardew Valley.
Yeah.
I play Stardew. I got it on my phone.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
I
it was
had it on
for
my
the
phone too.
I
Who's
I,
your? Who are you married to? Who did you marry? Who are you after?
I married the first person they try to get you to marry.
Which is who?
I think her name is Emily.
Oh, the
Okay.
blue-haired girl.
Blue-haired
I
I
can
think
see
so.
that.
Yeah, she's the first one they kind of set you up with.
I'm all
don't
about,
set
I'm all
you
about
up.
Haley.
Which is weird.
Haley's
Haley
my
the
girl. The
I'm all
blonde.
about Penny
She
and
is-
Abigail.
She's a challenge, and I like
She's
a
a
challenge.
little. She doesn't seem like she'd be a good partner for me because she doesn't have a like. She's not very nice. She's kind of into herself a little bit, and I just don't like. What's she gonna do? How are we gonna grow together?
Exactly. I'm trying to I'm trying to play it again, and I've been talking to the dude that likes frogs.
Uh huh.
He's kind of cool.
The dude who likes
Lives in his
frogs.
parents' basement.
Oh,
Was it Shane?
No,
Sebastian.
Sebastian.
Yeah.
Shane
Shane's
is the alcoholic.
Yeah, lives with his aunt
Yes.
in the barn
Uh-huh.
and has roosters.
Yeah, Sebastian's the emo, the goth guy,
Yeah.
the computer
I
programmer.
want to get back into it, but I realized I was
Pretty
running out of
fun.
executive function points trying to play that game.
You know what else is fun is The Witcher 3.
Yes,
Oh, that's
I played a lot of that.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That is the biggest, longest game.
It's pretty long.
Yeah, and I got really wrapped up in wanting to check off all the side quests, and then I just gave up.
Well, wait, we can play. Okay, so Ultra Rumble, it's a team of 3. We can do a collab stream, and we can all be a unit and just beep around found in Ultra Rumble as our characters.
What do you do in Ultra? Is it a fighting? 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm real bad at fighting. That's the thing.
Is it like a Fortnite type of deal?
It's a battle royale. So you would just hang out,
Okay.
and we'd protect you, and you would be like,
That's great. I could do that.
I got this item. I got this item.
Yeah, I can collect items.
Yeah.
I can
hell yeah.
make stuff
Yeah,
eventually.
do they build forts in that one?
No, there's no building in it.
Like Skyrim is my jam. Like I can alchemist. Like I can just like
Have you seen?
steal. Beep.
There's someone I follow on TikTok and I think on YouTube, and she put like AI bots in her Skyrim game. She modded it hardcore, and she plays in VR.
Oh.
And so all of the NPCs are like LLMs and she can talk to them, like she voice command talks to them.
Oh wow.
And will just and they're like creepily self-aware. So we're like, do you know
No
you're in a video
way.
game? And they're like, yeah. And she has whole little conversations with them. And then usually she'll Fusro Daw him off a mountain after she's done talking to him.
Wow.
It's really
Fusro Dom.
it's really cool. It's pretty groovy. They're still kind of stuck in their patterns. Like I would like to see, the one thing that would be cool from AI, and I don't encourage it anyway because it's we're literally building Skynet, and like we've been warned against it.
Yeah.
Skynet?
You know, that's
It's what Terminator warns
Terminator,
about.
yeah.
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say, I thought we had a whole in the '80s. It's like that was the whole scare.
Yeah.
The computer's gonna take over and kill us, and it's like, well, guys, what are we doing?
Yeah, and there's
Like
all this
the-
info in quantum mechanics now that's talking about how time, like causality, can go, at least on a quantum level, can go forward and backward. And there's all these
What?
there's all these theories about how the past, the future could potentially affect the past. And part of me wonders is like, because that was the end of the analog age. Like, we got a wave of consciousness coming from the future saying, "Don't do this.
Oh wow.
This will end us."
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying I believe that, but
I saw a
But
weird
maybe-
doc where they're like training like the robots, like the actual robots, to
Yeah.
like walk like us and
Yeah.
move and like put shit together.
oh, it's
like,
horrific. What's some of the stuff
That's
that's
real
going on?
scary.
Tesla was right. Like we're gonna see man-made horrors. Right, we're growing brain organoids that we're putting in virtual environments. We're creating sentience and putting it in its own hell. Like the uncanny valley. Like I
Yeah.
have no mouth, but I must scream. We're creating
Oh my
that,
God.
and people are doing it with like ruthless speed. And a lot of those people want to destroy nature, and they want to like inject themselves into this hardwired technology that's going to destroy the human soul.
happy birthday, Monoma.
Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday!
All right, where can the people find you online and in person?
Next week I'm going to London, the MCM.
Oh, all right.
So am I.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're going there.
Yeah. We'll
Yes.
see you there.
Sweet.
Oh, that's
might
I
actually-
wish I
And
was good.
I'm gonna visit. You wish you were going too.
I know. Come on down.
Yeah, buy a ticket.
Let's go.
I'll just show up.
Do it.
Just do
Do
it.
it.
Crash.
You can. I'll split my table with you.
Yeah, and then I'll split my table, and then you'll actually have a table.
And,
Like, you'll have
I-
a full table.
I'll probably go visit my number one fan, Klein Harvey.
Klein Harvey.
Yeah.
Klein,
Why do I know
if
that
you're
name?
watching, you're awesome.
Let's go to Nando's. Sorry, that's my British.
Nando's.
That's good British.
Was that good? We did go to Nando's.
Yeah. Well, you guys are in London. I'll be in San Antonio.
Oh, how do they sound?
Churros.
Churros.
You remember the churros?
I do, unfortunately. Oh my god. The churros. Remember the churros? Do you
You
love
remember.
churros?
I do. I mean, I know of churros. Yeah, I do enjoy
they're
them.
good, right?
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Give a few.
Did we have a churro incident? You and I?
No,
Okay.
just churros.
Yeah.
in
Just
general.
I do
Just say you
remember
remember,
churros.
yeah, yeah.
I remember
Remember the
churros.
Anyway,
It's
where can
damn.
people find you online?
Also, San Angelo Comic Con will be there, and in Maritime, New Brunswick.
Oh.
Where's
okay.
New Brunswick?
It's in the east, upper east.
I feel like I've been there.
I should know these things.
I'm not at any of these. I'm sad.
And in Maritime, I don't know if that's. I've been to a few different shows recently that have had a lot of like servicemen, which are some of the nicest fans. I was in Hawaii, and there's a bunch of people from the Navy that were there.
Oh, yeah.
And like, there's certain they end up watching a lot of anime when they're deployed, and so there's some shows that end up getting a lot of attention, and it's always very nice to hear from those people.
Yeah.
Very cool people.
I love that too.
So and if you ask me, I will give you a military discount,
Me too.
but I forget to do it, so you have to ask.
or say something. Sometimes
Yeah,
they
say
don't-
something, and you'll definitely guilt me into doing it.
Yeah.
And my grandpa was in the Air Force too, so.
Oh, there you go.
My dad was in the Air Force and the Army.
Oh, wow.
I know. He's up there.
He's up there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And then online, do you have a social presence?
A little bit. So I mostly post on Instagram. I'm on TikTok, but I'm mostly just reposting stuff, but I repost some good stuff. And I want to try
What
to...
are your handles?
Oh, it's all at Austin Tindle. At Austin Tindle on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok.
Oh.
And I think I still have a Facebook page and technically a YouTube channel, but I don't really pay attention to those. And then I'm on Threads, I guess. But I don't post very much, so you got to find me IRL. But yeah,
there you go.
I think that's what I'm going. I'm going for mystique, especially like as we get more and more so socially media oriented and all this AI stuff is taking over. I feel like I just need to be this artisanal thing that you have to go, like if you want it, you gotta go
experience
you gotta go buy it at the farmer's market.
Gotta get it organic, guys.
I like that.
That's how
awesome.
I justify extreme introversion.
I like that. That's great. Well, thanks for coming on, man.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank you for having me. This was really
Of
fun.
course.
Yeah,
Happy
hell yeah.
birthday, Monoma.
Happy birthday, Monoma.
All right, there you go. Austin, you're the man. Appreciate you.
Thanks for popping out of the floor.
Yeah. He just popped up. It was so crazy.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I love Monoma. There's every time me and Austin do a panel together, there's always a class 1A versus class 1B. He always ends. So I was like, all right, everyone gather around for a picture. It's go beyond plus ultra. Then you hear Austin yell, class 1A sucks. And so, I know, in general, I kind of know the show, in bits and pieces based on like what I see. And so I know Monoma actually becomes really important later.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So yeah, I'm excited to see. And I think Monoma is who I want Bakugo to be, where Monoma's a jerk. But he's funny.
Yeah.
And like his jerkiness comes from the fact that he feels like he should be in 1A, or it's he's got a lot of class 1B pride. So it's a very much a camaraderie thing for him. It's like, hey, we're heroes too down here in 1B. So it's like I get him. I feel like he doesn't have this intensely misplaced anger like Bakugo.
Although, and just wherever you want to insert it, I'm just saying I do have insight to report about Bakugo.
All right, lay it on us. The people will be pleased.
Okay, guys, here it is. I went to, and so did you actually, Huntsville. It was in Huntsville where this happened.
Okay.
Everyone that came up to my table that was like, go Bakugo, and you know who they are because they don't hide it. They're all dressed like him. They've got plushies of it. Like, they're out and about like, I love Bakugo, don't you dare. So I asked every single one of them, why do you love Bakugo? How long? Tell me about it. Like, I'm honestly asking. And they almost, they literally said the same exact thing in several different ways. But it's because he was relatable to them. And I would be like, well, how? Like, you like being mean? And they all said no, but we don't like being bullied, and we don't like being left out. And it's a lot easier to put on this front of being the angry one or being in a bad mood or being that person and have people be afraid of us or
be left out even more.
Well, to avoid it, but still be around. And the reason they know that it's that and not just Bakugo being mean, because I was like, how do you know it's like he's got like this heart underneath? Like, what made you know that? And they're like, well, because if he wasn't, he wouldn't be around these kids. Like, he would find a way to avoid them or but he's there. Like, he wants to be involved and he wants to be included, but he doesn't want to be left out and he doesn't want to be not picked, So maybe that's why he gets so intense about Deku or anybody getting picked for anything, because he's that sensitive about it. And so they were saying they relate because they also act that way as a defense, and it makes them feel seen, validated, yes, that's why I do it too. There's me. So I think at least the few people that I talk to, that's why they like Bakugo, and I get that. it still makes him like standoffish, but like I'm not attracted to this character. Mm-hmm. But I get it, and I get why other people would be and find comfort in that, because I heard that a lot. He's my comfort character. What is comforting about that? And it's not that they feel comforted next to him. It's just that they see themselves.
Okay, and I guess that's why Denki and Kirishima hang around with Bakugo, is because they are very much inclusive. Mm-hmm. They're the inclusionary characters. They're safe.
So Bakugo like knows like, okay, well, I'm not going to get rejected by these guys. Mm-hmm.
Even though I'm going to actively try to push them away constantly.
But they're too high. They don't care. They're just enjoying it. You know what I mean?
I guess. I don't know. I try to put, like, if I was Denki, I don't know. Like, I think I would see that and do everything I could to try and get him to stop. But he just constantly, I don't know. So that makes sense. And
it makes sense why Denki would be tolerant of it. Because I feel like...
I don't think I'd be tolerant of it. Maybe that's... Oh. I was talking about Denki and me, our Venn diagram is basically just a circle.
Oh, shit.
It's not, because I would not be tolerant of that.
I wouldn't either. I definitely wouldn't. Like, even if I knew that was a thing, like, it would get old.
Yeah.
Like, you could still be patient with it up to a point, but it's like, okay, at some point, like... I have to not feel bad being around you.
Well, yeah, we talked about a few episodes ago how I had to like cut off a friendship before, and where it's okay to cut toxic people out of your life. There's a point where I think if I was Denki, like, I'd be like, I feel like there's something beneath the surface of this guy. Let's really try and smooth out his rough edges. I guess around season 6 is when the redemption happens, and maybe that's when his edges get smoothed over. Which I guess. In real time, that's all within freshman year, so maybe it makes sense. So, I don't know. That's good to hear,
I feel like that's why, to me, it makes sense why the people that love him loved him early. And they're like, no, you'll see. Like, they want us to see it because I guess, at some point, maybe Bakugo becomes vulnerable enough to like verbalize this for people that don't do that and don't like clearly see that, like, and so it's like he goes all these seasons behaving this way. They feel comforted and validated and seen, but they also know that nobody else sees it. And then later on, I guess he exposes it, and now they feel good because Bakugo's also explained it to laymen who don't know that. Maybe that's still a theory. I don't know. We don't know what the redemption arc is.
Yeah.
But that's my guess, and that is the day that my heart grew a little. A couple sizes.
For Bakugo.
For Bakugo that day, because of the people that decided to share that with me. So.
All right.
How do you feel? Like, do you feel the same way, or
no.
like?
All right. Maybe I'm just not as. I don't give as much slack, but like, because I like that makes sense. It makes total sense. I get it. Maybe my heart grew a half a size. Okay. But at the same time, you have to stop doing that.
It's not good, but yeah.
Or even if that is how you operate, I'm sorry to say, I don't want to be around that. And that's okay for me to not want to be around that.
For sure.
So I'd be like, hey, I recognize you. I get what you're going through. Let me know when you're done going through that.
Right.
And then maybe we can hang out at sophomore year.
And I think that's what they're fine with. I think that's like safety zone for the Bakugos out there, is like they're fine with being arm's length as long as they're within here.
Well, I don't want them in here is the problem. I want them pushed out of here.
But the rest of the group is like pushing them away, but there's still like those two people that hang out with him.
Hey, find your people.
Tolerate him.
Yeah.
I mean, Todoroki like doesn't even flinch when he's a jerk. He's just like,
he's used to unhinged people.
He is. See? Oh my gosh. That's so real. That's homeostasis.
They need to have a My Hero movie where it's like everyone goes to therapy.
Right? Or we just like break it all down and like tell you what they all represent, because it's starting to make a lot of freaking sense right now.
Whatever.
I don't know. I'm just like in my weird thought bubble.
No. I mean, that makes sense. I like it. The people of Huntsville, thank you for your insight.
Yeah. I might change my mind later, but right now I feel I'm feeling it for y'all. For y'all, not Bakugo. I mean, like, I'm still in the same train. Like, that's toxic for me, and I wouldn't want to be around it.
Yeah.
But I get that he represents for people, for kids. Like, that's cool.
All right, back to the show. We cut to Night Eye and Bubble Girl. Bubble Girl just somehow is not just harassed by people on the street. Like, you're not wearing clothes.
You're not wearing clothes and you're blue.
What's happening? They're spying on this Yakuza mansion, and they're like, oh, wow. And she says, like, even though they're way not as influential as they used to be, they still know how to pick a house. And then she goes, Millions calling. So already, we just learned his hero name, and she has a nickname for him.
Already.
Million.
What's up, Mill?
So they meet up in front of a convenience store, and basically Night Eye dresses them down, being like, you almost ruined my investigation. And it's just like, bro, they should have saved the girl. And instead of being like, and honestly, I don't know if they recounted it exactly, because I feel like they kind of did what he wanted them to do, which was like, you acted heroically in that you picked up on there's something going down, but then for the greater good of my investigation, you let her go.
Which is stupid, because they do have cell phones. I remember seeing them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he calls her.
Yeah, he could have just boop, 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 911, just letting you know there's a blah, 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 and then, you know.
That would have ruined his investigation, I guess, because technically he wasn't doing anything illegal.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
Because if he's not doing it in front of him, he's not doing it at all.
Yeah. I did like the random flex that Deku says where I think Bubble Girl is the one that's like, good job, you were in a really scary situation and you handled it well. And Deku goes, that wasn't that scary. Just randomly. He's just like, yeah.
It's like, yeah, I've been through this. What?
I've been through this, yeah.
Look at Deku.
I fought Shigaraki. This bird beak looking dude.
Yeah, that's whatever.
And then we jump to Overhaul. So I guess what happened was one of Overhaul's subordinates, like she snuck by him and got out. And he's like, oh, sorry, like I don't know how she got out there. And Overhaul just kills him.
Yeah.
Just blows him up.
It's like, oh, sorry.
But we still don't, you had an interesting theory of he has a healing quirk or something. And so it's like he scratches someone because he has to take his glove off. He touches or scratches them, and it messes with their blood, I guess. And so he can like accelerate or like do something weird with their blood and explodes them. But
he can also do something with his hands.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh, yeah. He starts, his skin bubbles. We see when he blows up that dude, he gets like hides all over his face. So I'm guessing the reason why Overhaul doesn't just like become the king of the villains is like, I wonder if he can only use his quirk. He has to calm down afterward. He has to put Benadryl, It's like, oh, let me calm this down. I have a reaction. So he can't just go around murdering people.
Right.
But he does say so. He's like, Eri, you're the core of my plan. So I guess actually it's Eri's quirk. So remember, he's doing something with these bullets because he shot Compress's arm and it exploded. Mm-hmm. So I theorized last episode that Overhaul is putting his quirk into these bullets. And I guess that still could be what's going on, but he's also using Eri's quirk, which we don't know what it is in some fashion, because he's like, hook you up to machines. So I'm wondering, now my new theory is, that's still in line with yours. I feel like Overhaul doesn't have a quirk. It's Eri's quirk, which is like a healing quirk, but it can be used
like manipulated.
Yeah,
or
so he's like, I'm gonna take some of your quirk, and that would explain why he like breaks out because his body's not used to it, and then he can use it. I don't know, but he says Eri is the core of his plan.
Yeah, I didn't even think about Eri's quirk being part of that.
Yeah,
I figured there's like some kind of healing thing because, the reservoir dogs or whatever.
Was that episode 1 or no? That was the end of season 3, I think.
Was it?
The reservoir dogs.
I feel like it was recent. But yeah, like they're fine. So I think he healed them. Like he has the ability to bring them back.
So I guess so what I'm thinking is going to happen especially with the subordinate, like, so the reservoir dogs, we saw them like decapitated, like dead, and then they're fine. And then the TV reporter, or no, maybe it was Night Eye, was like, they reported being like, experiencing intense pain and then Euphoria, and like one of them had cavities, and those went away, and one of them had rheumatoid arthritis, and that went away. So I'm guessing what Overhaul does. So I think it's Ares' quirk. He's weaponizing it, and it's just like some kind of like immune system manipulative quirk, and so you can be like super boost immunity, so you're healed back up, or I can make it go the other way and your immune system attacks itself and you explode.
Is that what the bandages are for? Like, did he like cut her and then put her back together?
Oh, maybe.
And that's why like she's got bandages everywhere.
I don't know. But so I'm wondering if we're going to see that henchman back, because he's like, no, please not again. It's like Men in Black when they go to question the guy.
Never seen it.
Never seen Men in Black.
No, it has aliens in it and I get weirded out.
Oh. So they go to question this guy. It's like the informant. Like, he runs a shop, but it's a front. It's like illegal, but like they use him for info. And they're like, tell us who did this other big crime. He's like, oh, I can't. And they shoot him and explode his head.
Yeah.
But then he grows it back because he's an alien. And so they blow up his head like 3 times. He's like, please, like, yes, I can grow my head back, but that hurts a lot. So I wonder if that's what this is with like this henchman where he's like, no, please, he's been blown up 3 times. And
he's like, oh, I hate it every single time.
Once my quirk, once it calms down, or Ares' quirk, I can bring him back. But,
oh my gosh, that's wild. I want to look it up.
Yeah,
Have you looked it up?
No, I haven't looked it up. I have no idea.
I want to cheat.
So it makes me wonder if, okay, so this might be a spoiler, but does Magne come back?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Well,
I wish.
Why would he be incentivized to bring back Magne?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. Like, it could be, maybe she does, like, somewhere, but. Yeah, but that'd be interesting because, why did he go full on Magne?
Poor Magne.
I wonder if he takes part of someone's quirk or ability after he kills them.
Yeah.
Like, maybe. I don't know. Does he have part of Magne's quirk? Did he do anything? Because Magne just sounds like magnet stuff, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think he just blew her up. All right, so before we get back to the best part of the episode, the classroom. It was, this past Sunday was Mother's Day.
Aww.
So we are going to do a fun segment.
What makes your mom a hero?
What's heroic about Mama Clark?
Well, Mama Clark would be my stepmom, which she's also pretty dope. We'll start with her. I got 2 moms. I got Chris Clark, shout out. I think what makes her a hero is what she did for my dad. I feel like she kind of gave him a little bit more humanity. She brought him down to earth. My dad's always been like a workaholic. Like, he was... what is he? He was like chief of police, like high ranking in the Army and the Coast Guard. Like, my dad was a badass. Like, he was literally on Cops, the show, at one point.
Really?
Yeah, and he...
Craig, put up the scene with Leah's dad.
Gene Clark, find it. Oh my God, that'd be so weird. And he was active in Katrina, like the whole thing, like getting people pulled out of Superdome, and like, he got sick because of that, so they had orders to not go in there or like stop pulling people out because they didn't want the soldiers to get sick. My dad and some other high-ranking officers were like, F this, we need to get people out of there. Went in there, started getting people out, but he said it was like the filthiest thing ever because people were defecating everywhere, people were getting sick, people were dying in there, like it was not where you want to be. And so he got ill and like honorably discharged from doing that, but that's like how hardcore he was, and so he was just like all work, all business, all the time. And I feel like my stepmom actually like helped him appreciate like family and like relationships and like pulled him down. And I feel like, and she's very patient, and she tolerates that guy, and I love my dad. He's great. Like, we're very similar. Like, we have super, like, similar personalities and stuff, but, like, we can be, like, super biting sometimes and, like, insensitive. And, like, I feel like that's, like, something I struggle with is, like, I could just get blindsided. But she's able to, make him chill. And so my other mama, my mama, Ann Harada, She's a hero to me because she, raised me at a very young age by herself. She, put like her dreams aside, took care of me as a single mom for a long time. And yeah, she just did it. And like, God bless her. Like my stepdaughter is her age right now when she had a 3-year-old. And I look at that and I'm like, damn, the fact that you were working, you were running around with a 3-year-old, you were still having a life, still managed to be a 23-year-old at some point. Like, that's all right. That's pretty dope. And she's very patient. I feel like I get that from my mom. She's very funny. She's very creative. And she's just got a big heart. And I love her. Ann Harada, happy Mama's Day. What about your mama?
My mama, Michelle, with 1 L.
Oh.
I grew up, I had an interesting situation growing up where, it sounds like, your dad kind of, and everyone's different, but it feels like your dad kind of fit the kind of stereotypical, like, man, dad kind of thing. Maybe mom was opposite. My parents were kind of flipped a little bit. My mom, to this day, like, we just built a loft bed for my kids.
Aww.
And my mom's the woodworker. She's handy. Like she's
nice.
like, so we got together and like wrote out a plan and like came up with it. We went to Home Depot, and that's kind of how we bond, is like these projects that we do. And my dad so growing up, the stereotypical situation would be like your mom's like, I wish you wouldn't have done that. Wait till your father gets home. It was opposite. So my dad, I'd get in big trouble. My dad would be like, I need you to write a 1,000-word essay about why, this was wrong, My mom would just be like, what the did you do?
Oh,
like,
no.
she was the hard-nosed one. Like, it was, you'd be in your room and you'd hear, Kyle! And it'd be my mom. And like, oh, God, what did I do? So my mom was the disciplinarian. She was the scary one.
Wow.
Yeah, my mom could kick anyone's ass. We took karate together when I was a littler.
That's so cute.
My dad was the artist. He was a writer, or he is a writer.
Oh, wow.
We bonded up playing like guitar. We're both musicians. And he was the cook. And my mom cooks too, but my dad, like, that's his passion, is cooking. So it's kind of interesting. I feel like that's why I'm kind of the way I am, very even keeled, because I kind of got the mirror. The roles were flipped for me.
Yeah.
The traditional roles.
Interesting.
So I got and so it's like, it's to the point now where like, I'll never forget the first time I got real drunk with my mom. So we were visiting family in Tennessee. It was so, like, we talk about this all the time. So it was like me, some cousins, uncles, and my mom. So it was my mom's family. We're all downstairs, like, talking and just drinking. My little sister just wanted to go to bed. And so she was just upstairs, and she had to come down 3 times to be like, will you guys be quiet, please? And I'll never forget this. So we're all, like, real drunk. So the 3rd time she comes stomping down the stairs, my mom, it's dead silent. My mom goes, ooh.
No way.
It was so funny. We busted out laughing. My sister got so pissed. So then the next day, we were all leaving, and so we're all hungover. And so me and Kara were driving in our car. We're just hungover. And my mom, so Katie, it was my mom and dad and my little sister. My little sister's in the back, like, laying down, in the back. My mom was like, please, Katie, like, I need to lay down. And Katie was like, no! Like, and my mom was like, I'll give you $20. And she was like, no!
I'll give you $20.
This is what you get. It was so funny. But yeah, no, my mom, I love my mom. She's great. I'm very lucky. I grew up with a really cool situation. And I got
That's really cool. So you got, like, nurture, like, your dad was your main nurturer and your mom was, like, your main, like, structure. Which is supposed to be, like, the opposite. Wow.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
So it's cool, too, because, but also, typically, or I think biologically, the mom is the nurturer. I think that's just biology, and dad is whatever.
Yeah.
So I still got that too. So I feel like I got a good balance.
You got you got a rounded, like, well-rounded. So, like, wow, that's really cool. You must be, wow. That's why you have, like, I'm so secure attachment style. We hate you. Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah. So we great. We still have a great relationship. They live 10 minutes from us, great grandparents, to our kids. And it's this. I mean, this might be kind of shocking to some people, but this is how kind of strong our relationship is. Is we're right now looking for a big plot of land. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna start a family compound. That's
so fun.
Yeah.
And so necessary in these times.
Oh yeah. So,
yeah.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mom's Day.
And of course, I feel like maybe we have a good bond, and like this is the case because my mom and I have the same birthday. We're both born on St. Patrick's Day. Yeah.
Wow, you're both little leprechauns.
You know.
Fresh. And you have brothers and sisters, right?
2 sisters.
Are you the favorite?
Yes.
I knew it.
Only because my older sister, she would immediately be like, yes, he is. It's just because, so my parents were young too when they started having kids. And so my older sister, she was like always in trouble, but like getting into crazy stuff, like ran away at one point. Like,
oh my gosh.
So my parents were really strict with her. So I feel like they, and especially now as a parent, like I feel like they're like, oh, we went too hard, too strict with her. Let's swing the pendulum the other way. And so basically they'd be like,
apply everything we learned to this one.
Yeah, but they went too far the other way because they'd be like, getting good grades. Okay. So where I needed discipline, I needed direction, like because I had a lot of interests, a lot of hobbies. And I'd be like, I don't want to do that anymore. They'd be like, okay, they weren't like, well, let's give it a real good shot. Let's stick with it for a bit. So they kind of like went too lax.
Yeah.
Not knowing that I was almost more of a hooligan than my sister, but I got good grades.
So that's all I care about.
So they were just like, that was kind of their surface level. Like, he's doing great. Fine, whatever.
That's like that generation, though. Like, I feel like my parents were like that, too. It was like, how are your grades?
Yeah.
Like, we don't care what you want, but how are your grades?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, they are boomers. And then I think they kind of went back into the middle for my little sister. She's probably the most even-keeled, So they had a good... And then once you have your third kid, it's just like, they kind of raise themselves.
They know what they're doing. It's fine.
But yeah. Anyway, happy Mother's Day. Hope you all have... Tell in the comments below, how is your mom your hero this Mother's Day? Let us know.
I think you should do like a little honorable mention for Kara.
Oh, yes. My wife is the happy Mother's Day to my wife. She's an incredible mom to our 4 children. And so we travel a lot for like cons and stuff. And so I always feel terrible, especially when I was just in New Zealand for 6 days. I'm like, all right, you're a single mom for 6 days.
Damn.
But... And she does a great job. It can be challenging for sure, but that's the beauty of the family compound. It's
that's true.
I feel bad for her my brother-in-law. Him and his wife live in Oklahoma with 3 boys. No support system. So like if he were traveling a lot, like Marie would be like just absolutely stressed out of her mind. But luckily, it is still challenging, but Kara can rely on my parents. And so my parents are 10 minutes down the road currently. Her parents are 30 minutes down the road.
Oh, wow.
So we have she can like, hey, I need, and I'll text my parents and be like, hey, can you bail Kara out for Saturday? Or like even an afternoon. And yeah, we got it. And they're both retired. So they're like, yeah, sure.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
and how fun for them to be able to like be so involved with their grandkids too.
Yeah. Man, and it's crazy too, and I've noticed like, there's a saying out there like if your parents are not good grandparents, that's indicative that they didn't want to be parents to begin with.
Really?
Yeah, something like that. Because I do know people who I'm like, oh, why don't you just have your parents help with like, no, they're not interested, or like they're always busy. I'm like, oh. My parents like they'll just randomly be like, hey, let's take them Friday night. Let's have a little sleepover. Okay.
Yeah, great.
And they're very active with them, and they play with them a lot. Same thing with Kara's parents.
Yeah.
So we're very lucky in that we have great grandparents. But yes, no, Kara is a great mom. Happy Mother's Day to my wife, Kara.
Happy Mother's Day, Kara. Yay.
All right, back to class. They jump in there, and they're just talking about, they're talking about the work studies, and where's Kirishima and Sue and Ochako? And Ida's like, it's 9:01, they're late, they're marking them out. And it's like, well, no, they're at a work study, okay. And then essentially, the rest of the episode is Deku is like, okay, what's the deal? I just had this weird interaction with Night Eye where he didn't want to save this little girl.
Which is, yes.
There's this rift between him and All Might. I need to know. So he goes to Midnight. And she's like, hey, Deku. Ugh. He's out jogging right now.
This is so gross.
Do you want to go jogging with me?
Why are we talking like that? Stop it.
Hey, I mean, Elizabeth can't help it.
She can't.
She just Elizabeth sounds sexy all the time.
And Stephanie Young can't help it.
Yeah.
Those are both of them. You're like, why are you seducing me right now? You're like, I'm not, Leah. I'm just asking what your coffee order is. Yeah. Do you want latte or not? Ooh, stop.
Draw a little flower.
Steffi, I'm married.
Man, it's so funny too if you ever meet Stephanie and you're like, what do you do when you're not voice acting? Oh, you're a jazz singer? Makes total sense.
Total sense.
She just oozes it.
Yeah.
It's great. But yeah, so then there's a kind of a funny moment where All Might's in his tracksuit jogging, and then Deku comes running up full of all
just ready to
All Might!
ready to get answers now.
Yeah, and so
good for him, Deku. You just like grew.
Yeah,
I like you.
So now I'm at the point where currently we got some understanding about Bakugo. Like, okay, I guess that's why people like him. But for people now, like, there are people who don't like Deku. They're like, oh, I don't watch My Hero because I don't like Deku. And it's like, the first season, I get it, but I like Deku a lot. I think he's a great character.
He has, like, so far the most impressive art of the heroes that I've seen so far.
Yeah.
Like, he's grown. Like, he's learned some stuff and improved. But maybe it's because Deku is relatable to people on a different level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if Bakugo's relatable on this end, the rest of us are over here in normal town. Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Totally kidding, guys. It's all normal. Whatever.
Normal town.
Don't cancel me. I'm already canceled. It's fine. Anyway, so I think Deku is just relatable.
There you go.
Yay!
And so, essentially, I mean, we can kind of speed through it a little bit. It's a lot of lore dump, but what it comes down to is All Might and Night Eye, Night Eye was his sidekick. They were rocking and rolling. He had that big fight with All For One 5-6 years ago or whatever. Boom. He thought he was done. So he thought he was done. But he got that stomach injury. And so All Might's like, I got to go back out there. I'm the symbol of peace. And essentially Night Eye's like, you can't retire. I saw your future, even though you didn't want me. Without your consent, I saw your future.
Terrible. Yeah.
And you're going to die in 6 years from a big villain fight. And so All Might's just like, so be it.
Yeah.
I'm still going to go out there and be the symbol of peace. And so that's why they broke up, because Night Eye wanted him to retire.
Which is rude.
I mean,
who does that?
I get it. Like, because he cares about her. He's like
6 to 7 years, though. Give him some time.
Yeah. No, I am with you 100%. And again, it's like, I get Night Eye's position of like, I don't want you to die. You've done your job. You beat the big bad. Time to retire. But you can't. There's a reason why people, companies like you to put in a 2-week notice. If All Might were to just be like, I'm retired. It's like this vacuum of villainy is like appeared where like the big bad has gone. All Might's right in that he's like, hey, even if I just am like doing TV interviews, like I'm still around. There was probably a big drop in villain activity because All For One got killed, as we thought at the time. And so All Might's like, hey man, let me just keep being the symbol of peace. And then when naturally someone comes along that I'm like, okay, this is the guy, then we can start the retirement process. But Night Eye was just like, stop now. It's like I agree with All Might. If he had stopped right then when Night Eye wanted him to, the vacuum would have filled with villains. Because it would be like,
yeah, of course.
Oh no, All For One's gone, but so is All Might.
So we can get in there.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So Night Eye, another mark. You're just being selfish because you're a fanboy and you don't want All Might to die. And it's like, bro.
And you're just toxic.
He's toxic. I don't like.
Go tickle Bubble Girl. Get out of here.
And then there was a weird thing. We looked it up during the pre-watch, or I did. I guess Night Eye, I thought he could only see like an hour into the future, but apparently he can see years into the future. And the hour thing is that's how long he can look into your future is for an hour.
So you can have like an hour-long session.
Yeah.
And that's it.
But yeah, so hopefully, and then the whole thing ends with Deku being like, hey, you know what? I would have been like, oh, so All For One came back, and All Might even says, I thought this was it. I thought All For One was going to kill me, but he beat him. So I would be like, oh, that was it's been about 6-7 years.
6-7.
That was the big villain that was supposed to kill you. We changed the future. Moving on,
Yeah.
That's what I would have thought, but they're like, well, we'll just keep it safe. I'll protect you. I don't know, I guess. It was whatever. We get the closing credits, and then a bonus scene where Shigaraki calls up Derek Snow and says, I want to talk.
Let's negotiate.
Not even negotiate. He shows up, and I think it's Overhaul says, so it's true that you want to join us, and then it ends.
And then it ends. But that doesn't happen. It can't, right?
I don't know.
We'll
find
see.
out next time.
Damn.
Well, actually, we probably won't find out next episode. So during the next time on, I think we're gonna meet Fat Gum.
Yay!
So I think we're gonna see Kirishima on his work study.
That's exciting. I wanted to meet Fat Gum.
Yeah.
He seems cool. He was an interesting looking character. I love Kyle Aber, and I've never heard any of his work. So
Really? Not even as Gohan?
I've never watched Dragon Ball.
Oh, so I know Kyle. I don't know the timeline of it, but there was the Dragon Ball Z. The very famous. I can't remember the name of that guy who was the original Dragon Ball narrator.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was that dude, right?
Well, no, it was one guy, and then I think for Dragon Ball Z, Kyle took over, and he was next time on Dragon Ball Z.
I've heard him do that at cons. Yeah,
that was Kyle Aber. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was the narrator for Z, and he was Gohan, adult Gohan. But yeah.
But now we get to see his work. I'm excited.
Yeah, very excited for next episode. Fat Gum is going to be cool. All right, let's end this episode, as we always do this season, with a little listener fanfic. End of season 3, put out the APB in my Discord server. Hey, we want some fanfics. We're going to do a fun recurring segment, like the listener voicemail before, where we want you guys to submit an excerpt or a summary of either a fan fiction you wrote or one that you found and really liked. And so that we're gonna read that excerpt every episode, and at the end of the season, we're going to have the Patreon patroners vote on which one was their favorite, and then for a Patreon segment, we're going to read that fan fiction, and it's going to be fun. The only rule, really, it's like, so immediately you're like, what rating? And it's like, soft R, nothing like X rated, but worst case scenario, we'll just censor it if we need to. Beep. All right, this one is from Abletech. Oh, wait, this says, this is from, Abel submitted this, but the source is Hokuto Academia.
Oh, okay.
Kirishima activated his quirk at the moment of impact, focusing on his arms and shoulders. Red Castle's wall! K-Demon, sputtered Tumbo as he fired off another picadura into Kirishima's guard.
Oh, yeah. Sounds cute.
But he kept moving forward no matter what. If anything, Tumbo had to give him this bit of credit. No one ever tanked this move head on and lived to tell the tale. Kirishima might be the first. Emphasis on might. Bam, 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 wham, wham! No matter what, he kept pushing forward despite the pain. Wham, wham! You're wide open, muttered Kirishima to himself. He briefly let his guard down and shocked Tumbo with an uppercut to the chin, now dazing him. The whole crowd was shocked. Tumbo was hit right under the chin. And worst of all, Kirishima wasn't done. It seemed he was trying to end the match quickly. Tratando para terminar el partido rápidamente, Tumbo said to himself, launching a body blow into Kirishima's side. Gak! This hurts, but I got you right where I want you, Kirishima said through the pain. Redstone counter! Boom! Incredible! Redstone risked taking one of Tumbo's blows to pull off a counterattack. I guess it's like an announcer or something. Tumbo's head is sent back, causing him to buckle, and Kirishima planned to take full advantage of it. As he went forward, he unleashed a complete volley of strikes into the champion's frame. Bam, bam, wham! Redstone is turning this match around! Bam, bam, bam! The pride of Managua's in danger. I repeat, he's in danger. Tumbo was felled by a body blow. Down! 1, 2. That felt too easy. 3, 4. In an instant, he shot up, taking his stance again. No eres un novato, Tumbo said with a grin. Recuerdas cuando dije que les diéramos un espectáculo. Comienza ahora. I don't know what you said, Kirishima replied. Fine by me, though.
Wow.
There you go. Someone translate that for us.
Yeah. That was pretty cool. That was good Spanish.
Yeah. Thank you.
Good for you.
Thank you. Gracias.
Gracias.
Thank you for submitting, Abel. That was awesome. And this was called, or no, there was no title. Just a crossover between a martial arts anime and My Hero. So I guess it's like a tournament arc. Very cool.
That's fun.
All right.
Good job, guys.
Good job, everyone. And keep submitting. But with that segment done, that is the episode.
Oh, snap.
Appreciate y'all. Hope you enjoyed. And season 4, cooking up. Oh, actually, before we end, no official VA shout-out segment, but of course we got to shout out Emily Neves as Aerie.
Yay!
Emily, you sounded great.
She did such a good job.
We heard you a little bit, and I'm excited to hear more.
I know. It sounds really cute. And
Yeah.
you're supposed to ask me about the date that this was released.
Oh, yeah. So Leah has a new thing. So she's been looking up when these episodes first dropped. So when did this air? I guess we'll do America.
Yeah. Well, usually but the one that...
Oh, okay.
The Japanese one is November 9th, 2019.
Okay.
And then the American one is November 30th, 2019. So I just thought it'd be fun to say like where we were when these originally aired. And the Japanese one is really cool because I was actually in Egypt on November 9th, 2019, and that's when I got engaged.
Oh, that's fun.
I know, it's so cute. So I just thought that was fun. What about you? Do you have any ideas where you were in November?
November 9th, I was doing nothing.
What about 30th?
I was, okay. So speaking of my mom earlier, so also in between these 2 episodes dropping, or the episode dropping in Japan and in America, I was in England for MCM Birmingham, and I brought my mom with me.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Look at that full circle on Mama's Day.
Look at that full circle. Oh, so on the 30th, I was celebrating my nephew's birthday party when this episode dropped in America.
Aw.
And then the 9th, nothing. I was doing nothing when it dropped in Japan. So
You're just waiting for it.
that's fun.
Isn't that fun?
That is fun. We'll have to keep doing that. That's great. All right. Appreciate you guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you are listening to this episode on such platforms as Spotify, TuneIn, Apple, Amazon, etc. Remember, you can also watch it on YouTube. YouTube.com/@SparkingChaos. Spread the word. We need the subscribers. So even if you're a listener only, hop on over to that YouTube and hit that subscribe button. We could really use the subscribe. We've achieved the first pillar of monetization, which is great. Now we need pillar 2, and we essentially just need subscribers. So hit that subscribe button.
Come subscribe.
And make sure you follow Sparking Chaos on Instagram and TikTok. It's just @Sparking Chaos. Or on Instagram, it's just Sparking Chaos. TikTok, it's @Sparking Chaos. And then you can follow my X and Blue Sky. I also am just I don't really use those anymore except to promote content. So go check that out. That's Kyle Phillips Fun. And then if you want these episodes early, uncensored, the pre-watches without the black bars across the screen, extended segments, that Austin interview went pretty long, as they always do. And so Leah, where can the good people find you in person and online?
All right, well, you can find me at O'Governor in London, May 22nd through the 25th at the MCM.
Ooh.
And then in June 6th through 7th, I will be in Providence, Rhode Island for Rye Anime. And then June 13th through 14th, I'll be at Collecticon Kansas City. KMO, if you're sassy, come on out, say hello. What about you?
Socials.
Oh, my socials. Leah Clark VA on Instagram and Threads now. So, yeah, check me out on Threads. It'll be great. And Yeah, if I'm anywhere, be under Leah Clark VA. I'm not very creative, but I'm easy to find.
No, consistency is good. It always weirds me out when actually it's like, I'm this weird name on this platform, this on this platform. It's like, be consistent so you're easy to find.
Okay, good. Because I just felt like, sorry, guys.
No, I feel you.
I'll forget if it's not that way.
I am Kyle Phillips Fun everywhere for consistency. Right?
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you the origin of the fun?
I thought it was Funimation.
So that's what it started as. That first iteration of that username was actually on Reddit. It was Kyle Phillips Funny, Funi.
Yeah.
And that's because I got invited to do an AMA, and I was like, I guess I got to make a Reddit. So then I was like, well, this will be my tag because I know it's important, you know. So as I started getting into social media, so the next one was Twitter. That's one letter too many.
Oh.
So I was like, I was trying to go around it. I was like, K Phillips Funny. I was like, well, I'll just be, Fun of Funimation was always capitalized, so I'll just be Kyle Phillips Fun.
Because you're fun.
And so, yeah, then it turned into its own thing. It's like, I'm a fun guy. And now on Twitch, it's like, I'm a mushroom. I'm a fun guy.
Aww.
Yes.
Your fans should be the mushrooms.
Yeah, well, they're the family right now with the PH.
Oh, that's cute.
But yeah, no, they could be. What's a group of mushrooms called? It's like a.
Oh, I don't know. I thought it was mushrooms.
An orchard of
An
mushrooms.
orchard. Oh,
yeah, what's a group of mushrooms called?
What is a group of mushrooms?
But yeah, Kyle Phillips Fun everywhere, primarily Instagram, TikTok, yeah, like again, X and Blue Sky for promoting content. And actually, you know what? And Threads. You can find me on Threads too, Kyle Phillips
Really?
Fun. There you go.
You just decided.
I just decided. And what is it?
They're a cluster if they're tightly packed together.
Okay.
But if they are more loosely arranged, they're a troop of mushrooms.
A troop of shrooms. Or a cluster. All right, I like that.
I like both of those things.
And then I'm always in my Discord, discord.gg/Kyle Phillips Fun. I'm always in there hanging out, playing games. I've been streaming The Floor, Season 5 in my Discord. I'm contested on Season 5. So as of, let's see, so tonight...
Oh, snap.
Wait a second. I think it's episode 7, maybe, of The Floor, streaming tonight in my Discord, so come hang out. Even if you're like, I don't know what The Floor is or whatever, we come hang out. We have a lot of fun trying to guess it, and I give some behind-the-scenes stuff about filming the game show. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that's fun.
But otherwise, I'm always in there doing fun stuff. As far as in person, nothing this weekend, but the next weekend starts my busy time. May 23rd through 24th, I'll be in San Antonio for Anime Riverwalk. Weekend after that, May 29th through the 31st, I'll be in Nashville for GalaxyCon Nashville. Weekend after that, June 5th through 7th, I'll be with Leah Clark at Rhode Island Anime.
Woot!
Weekend off, and then I'll be in New Hampshire for Manchester Anime. Not sure if that's announced yet. And then the weekend after that, June 26th through the 28th, I will be in Charlotte, North Carolina for Big Charlotte Anime.
Nice.
Come say hi. All right. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys next week for Season 4, Ep 5. We're going to see Fat Gum and Kirishima in their work studies. It's going to be great.
I'm excited.
Happy Mother's Day to your moms. Happy birthday to Nato Monoma.
Happy birthday, Monoma.
And happy National Hummus Day.
Happy Hummus Day.
Go get you some hummus today.
Some hummus. Oh,
all right. Appreciate you guys. Spark.
And Chaos.
Out.
Spark and Chaos! Spark and Chaos! A journey